Well, thank you for giving me this opportunity. So my name is Pierre. I'm the head of the Seoul office of Korelya Capital. Korelya Capital is a VC firm based in Paris, France. We are a growth stage investors, investing mostly in tech, but also expanding into brands, into lifestyle activities. We have, in terms of AUM, close to 800 million euro under management. And our platform is built for bridging the two ecosystems in Europe and in Asia. So our investment philosophy really relies on the fact that we think there aren't many investors who try and leverage synergies between Europe and Asia, especially countries like Korea in Asia. And so this is precisely our objective. We think that through building a platform that connects ecosystems in Europe and in Korea, we provide tremendous opportunities for growth to both startups from Europe and to startups from Korea. And so because we think that it's at growth stage that startups are starting to focus on expanding overseas, this is why our sweet spot is to invest in companies at growth stage, Series B and beyond. So because we are based in Europe and we have a footprint in Korea, we try and focus on sectors where there is potential for growth for startups in Korea and for startups in Europe expanding to Asia or Europe. So when we invest in Europe, we don't have really specific sectors per se. We are sector agnostic, but we look at the tech and we look at the growth potential in Asia. So it could be sectors spanning from consumer tech to B2B SaaS to even crypto or even to deep tech. When we look at investing in Korean startups, we look at more specific sectors because we think that Europe has to offer to Korean startups a certain amount of great opportunities in sectors where Europe corporates are having a leadership position. So for example, we are headquartered in France, and France is very known for having very strong companies in sectors such as beauty, fashion, or even food and beverage, but also entertainment, culture. So we will look at those sectors in Korea in order for us to find some innovative models or innovative technologies that could help European corporates. I think in order for a startup to be successful in Seoul, you need to have several things, but the first one I think is the ability to be resilient and the ability to adapt to fast changing trends because this whole ecosystem, but also consumers living in Seoul are really demanding, probably even the most demanding consumers of the world. So in order for a startup to be able to thrive in such an ecosystem, you have to show tremendous resilience, tremendous responsiveness, and this is probably what is the most exciting for us to look into when we try and invest in Seoul. Well, first I would say it's a cycle. So, after bad cycles come good cycles. So maybe a bit of patience is necessary. But I think what I have to say is, regardless of the macroeconomic situation, us as VC investors, we really look at the quality of the team, the quality of the technology that is being developed, or the quality of the brand that is being built. So this doesn't change, depending on the economic, situation or uncertainty. And also, maybe what I would have to say is, startups are in need of funds, but VC also need to deploy. They have funds with lifetime, and so at some point VC investors also need to deploy. So I think there is always an opportunity, regardless of the economic situation, for founders to meet the right investor.